Well, the Road Accident Fund CEO, Letsoalo, says he's unfazed by media reports implicating him in wrongdoing related to a 79 million rand lease agreement. Now, according to weekend media reports, Letsoalo allegedly interfered with supply chain processes in the appointment of Monwana Properties, a bidder that initially lost. The investigation was initiated under a 2021 presidential proclamation prompted by a whistleblower complaint to the public protector. For more now, SABC News reporter Nosipho Radebe joins us now live.
Good afternoon, Juliet, and to the viewers at home. We are coming to you live, of course, from Centurion, where we've just heard from the RAF CEO, Letsoalo, following those media reports over the weekend regarding not following proper processes when it came to the awarding of a lease agreement to the value of around 79 million rand to a Monwana Properties. So what we understand from the media reports, this is all contained in a preliminary report released by the SIU, or leaked from the SIU Special Investigating Unit, is that there had been issues with finding Joburg officers, and the bidding committee from the RAF had sent a preferred bidder to be chosen for a 9-year lease, but then there was a process initiated looking for another bidder, and the lease was then reduced to around 5 years, and that's when a Prudence Moyana, she was then asked to look for a new building, and this was as a result of irregularities that were picked up. But from the SIU pointed out that these irregularities were not put in writing, but then the lease agreement went ahead with Monwana Properties, and they are also looking after the property portfolio of the government's employment pension fund. But just to get more details around these issues and this lease agreement, I'm going to turn now to the RAF CEO, Letsoalo, to take us through where we are when it comes to this briefing. And thank you so much, CEO, for your time this afternoon. So you have insisted that you did follow proper procedures when it came to this lease agreement that is under scrutiny. Talk to us about what is your reaction?
Well, smokes and mirrors, isn't it? When people are trying to, malign your name, they say anything. Okay, so very simply put, we have a process that has been audited by the AG as far back as the year 2020-2021, because I think this thing was finalized, I think, in 2020. This is after I arrived in the RAF in 2019 in September. As I've shown you, this thing of getting people out of this Marble Tower building had taken about 6 failed bids. This thing went to the National Treasury, got approved at the National Treasury. All these reasons were given. You could see people say some person just walked out and looked for a building and then took people to that building. We have shown you there were 3 buildings involved. We have also shown you the people that were involved in this, people from facilities management, SCM, and everyone else. I don't know what that means. Of course, people will say you overrule the PEC. Mine is not to rubber stamp, as I said. These things are there for everyone to see. Well, if there are findings of the SIU, will deal with them as such. So there's no such a finding, there's no such a report. We have never seen one. So we'll wait for that report and then we'll give the necessary evidence. But I wanted to give this evidence today to say this is not about this 79 million building, whatever they are saying. They omit the fact that this is a building owned by GPF for obvious reasons. It's smoke and mirrors trying to create an atmosphere. So the atmosphere that suggests there's this corrupt people or corrupt person, I'll never take that line down. So that's why I called today, so to brief South Africans about this matter and tell them as well that there's more to come, because the aim is to fight about this thing of the August renewal, because they think that by making a lot of noise, people will then say, put the guy aside. But I've got rights, I'll protect my rights.
And very quickly then, your response, because this is not only also about the lease agreement, but there was also issues flagged regarding the accounting standards. Talk to us or give us your quick summary of that.
No, the accounting standards are there. I think we have clarified this thing today. People say it's my accounting standard. They say I took a unilateral decision to change an accounting policy of the RAF. Of course, I mean, that can't be true. I mean, South Africans must not be so gullible to know that. They know very well that there are processes to follow to do the accounting. I've shown you today where we started. We started with the AG, we went to the ASB, you have seen here, guidelines. We ask for guidance everywhere. And you can see, I mean, we follow the GRAP standard. There is ways in which you look at the accounting policy and how it changes. And we have shown you in the guidelines from National Treasury. We have shown you that when we disagreed with the AG, we took it back to the ASP. And there have been clarity. What we are trying to show is that people keep on saying that we have never asked for clarity from anyone and it's unilateral. And that is not true. It's further away from the truth. And of course, I mean, it's just innuendo. People just try to paint and malign us, but we'll defend ourselves.
All right, thank you so much, CEO. That was the RAF CEO there, Collins Letsoalo, giving us his remarks or addressing those media reports that came out over the weekend regarding the processes that were followed when it came to the awarding of that 79 million rand lease agreement to the company Monwana Properties. It's back to you in studio, Juliet.
Thank you very much.